All right, so here we are. 6.0 has just dropped. We have trial runs, this, more of this Traveler's Tales thing, and then the new boss. I'm gonna go straight into the test runs, I think. I'm gonna go through the heaters real quick, and then I'll go on to Lauma. There we go. And I'm hoping I can maybe get lucky and get Lauma in just 110 pull. We'll see. It looks like it's just Lauma in the trial. It doesn't actually do any damage, it's like a test dummy. So now we have all of our stacks, so I can use the whole skill. 87k with just Lauma, and then we use the burst to finish this. Alright, now we get the actual team. Looks like just some standard Hyper Bloom. I do want to do her whole skill again. Oh, it just got deleted. I didn't even see how much damage it did. 20 more primos and I'll exit out. But by the end of the video, I will have Lauma. First, let's do a 10 pull real quick. I have 2300. Also Sumeru, Chronicle Wish, and Weapon Banner. Do a 10 pull, see if I get anything. This is 62 pity. No 5-star. Okay, Kave, Shin Yan. I'll just skip the rest. That's actually my first Kave. Get 4 more here. And then 4 here, that's 8. I'm just gonna do these single pulls real fast. And this will bring me up to, I think, 70 pity. Another Kave. That's 70 pity. I now have C1 Kave, as well as C6 Shinyan. I can level him up real quick, so I can get the free wish. Nothing, but that's fine. I'm going to try to head over to here. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm not going to unlock any of the map, just the domain. And I'm not going to do any exploration. I just got 2 achievements just by teleporting. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my exploration team. Alright, here is the domain. And I probably should be farming for talents, but I do want to do this, at least see how good the artifact drops are. And I will switch over to my Alhaitham team. I'm going to be turning this team into a Hyper Bloom team once I get Lauma, just because it'll, I think, be better than just Aggravate. Okay, this guy seems to be quite a pain to take down. He has this little white bar. I'm not really sure how these enemies work, but if you need the new characters to deal with this, it is going to be a little annoying. Taken down, that took quite a while. Condensed resin for 3 times the drops, so having your resin condensed before the update was actually kind of huge. Wow, kind of wish it was on the other set. Well, actually, it's not bad. I'll keep it. This domain is not very quick. This is very slow. I think I'm gonna switch teams and maybe see if that's better. 4 drops. We're just looking for main stats, basically. So that is the most difficult main stats to get, but I want to try my freeze team just to see if this runs any smoother or quicker. That was a little quicker. Not anything crazy, but 3 more. This one's, whoa. I guess it's actually quite a good piece. And Goblet, not good. Okay, so we might have the flower already done as long as that rolls well. Overall, clears are faster with my freeze team. Okay, EM substats are completely terrible, but just because it's main stat, I want to lock it since it's the first piece that I have. Then once I get all the main stats, I can focus on substat pieces. Last clear that I'm gonna do, not great. So overall, that's 2 pieces. Of course, one of them is terrible, but gotta have a build before we can actually start improving it. I might honestly just make a piece for Lauma. It's likely just a Sans, because I might go crit on the circlet just depending on my build and just how it works if I have enough EM. Honestly, you know what? I'm just gonna do it right now. Might regret it, but fine. EM damage, go. HP and attack percent. Attack percent's nice, I guess. It's only a 3-liner, but could be worse. I didn't actually check the rolls. 2.7, 7.8 is nice though. Okay, there's the attack percent. I'm just gonna max this out. Let's see how it rolls. 26 crit damage. Re-rolls, I'll take it. You get 2 guaranteed, so honestly, calc this real quick. 31.8 is honestly not even bad. 31 crit value EM Sands I think is actually quite decent. There's also this piece leveled up to 19. Not great. Let's see what level 20 is. This is actually pretty terrible. It's fine. 58 EM is decent, especially if I want to run a crit circlet, but not good. Alrighty, there we go. Also do need some amount of ER on her. I need around 150, I think. And so far, those first 2 pieces have 0 ER. However, the set bonus does give 20, which is nice. I can just claim this. And I'm gonna go claim my rewards real quick. Oh, we also have these local legend things. Looks like you have to do, I'm guessing, the Nod Cry quest before that. We also got this gadget here, which allows you to meet up any character you want in the game. I will probably do that at a later date. Let me go ahead and claim this though. Getting close to another fragile resin, which is nice. And this should bring me up to 20 pulls after where my thing should be at, but I think it's 71. Let me check. 53, so plus 20. If I'm really at 73, I should be getting Lauma quite soon. Already got 2 achievements there. I think I want to go and unlock all of the waypoints in Nod Cry. That might be able to get me up to the next one, which I think is 74. Also, Nod Cry, when I was walking to the domain, there's so much stuff that happens. All of this happened when I was just walking around. So also that's the new oculi. I'm gonna try my best to stay on track of having all of them collected by the time the update is over. We have the new statue right here. There we go. So this island here, and we have quite a few waypoints. Also talent domain. I would definitely recommend going for talent books, just because as you can see, every single talent material is available, as well as every weapon. So go for talent and weapon materials first. You should not do what I did and farm artifacts, but it's only 5 condensed, so it's not the end of the world. Lunoculus. Alright, so 20 for the first level. I'm guessing there's going to be just a few hundred or so. Let's go unlock these waypoints. There's 20 waypoints, so 20 times 5 is 100, so that's an extra 100 primas just for unlocking these waypoints, which will get me close to another wish. Okay, looks like the waypoint is even higher, so we have these elevators here. Hopefully this brings me up to the right layer. Okay, looks like I gotta go higher again. There it is, just up there. And waypoint number 2. I'm gonna head over and get all these real quick. 3. I'm gonna just teleport back up to here because I'm in like a ravine. Do not want to spend more time climbing. Number 4. And overall, I am really excited for Nod Cry, just for being a very big update. Tons of new video ideas. And also, this video I'm guessing is coming out Thursday, so the day after Nod Cry releases. It all depends on if I get Lauma early enough. Anyway, here's number 5. Now I can go grab the domain right here. Go. So now I have this unlocked. This southern area of the island complete. I want to grab these 4 right here. I have no clue what this is, but it's 3 free chests. Once you something, I have no clue what that is. But there we go, another waypoint. And I'm getting closer to a wish. Another one down. We are getting close to 10% exploration already, just off the waypoints. Right, another one. And there's 10% exploration. There we go. Only a few waypoints left, just the ones towards the north of this first island. Just a free chest here. I will take that just because it's, well, just sitting there. So that just gave me a new quest. So far, I haven't been interrupted by random cutscenes. In Natlan, there was quite a few waypoints where it would give you a cutscene. I'm hoping I do get Lauma relatively early. Well, I'm already at 74, so soft pity, but I just don't want it to take too long because my last 5-star was Jean at 82, around there. Not fun. But hopefully Lauma does come sooner than 82 pity, which I will be getting to 74 pity once I unlock this waypoint right here. There we go. Surely it's right here. Let's see. Nope. It's fine. Now I just need to farm up another 160 primos, but there are plenty of islands, so I should be completely okay with waypoints and getting enough primos. Wait, I just realized with the free constellation here, I do get 10 glitter, so 2 more pulls. Let me check something. So with the free constellation, I get 4. So Dio 1, Wanderer 2, Miko 3, Jean 4, and then I get Jean again for C4. I think I do that. So I will be grabbing Jean. I already have her maxed out, so these drops don't really mean anything, but it's nice, I guess. And there we go. Constellation 3 Jean. So C4 is quite nice. And there's also this thing. So having her at C4 means I only need 2 more copies until I can start getting these, which is actually really good for certain characters. Let's go ahead and get Lauma real quick. I'm confident I'll get her in these 2 pulls. So here we go. Number 1, blue. That's fine because I'll have 1 more. So just 2 more blues. I think that's 76. My luck in this game is not great. That's okay. That's 2 pity closer. Alright, so over here is the waypoint for the boss you need for Lauma, I'm guessing. And we have 1 more left on this island before I go over and unlock the next statue. There we go. That is the last waypoint. And now time to unlock this statue over here. I am a little worried. I'm kind of just praying that I get Lauma on the next pull. I do want to start working on her soon. There is a combat chest, I'm guessing, right here. So I am just going to do this real quick. Just going to speed up getting Primo Gems. Currently at 37. Okay, there we go. Now I can unlock this statue. Not sure how many of these waypoints I'm going to be able to unlock though. I can try to get as many as I can. That's another waypoint. This is like the Fatui base. I do remember this now from the 6.0 live stream. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these waypoints off to the side. 62 primos, so 100 left. Also, I am going to do some of these combat chests. I just need a Primo Gems right now. I do have another combat chest right here. There we go. Stuck on the ledge of this platform up here. And the last waypoint on the side is over here. There's also this one right here I'll grab. And that puts me at 82 now. Nice. Okay, another waypoint and another chest over here. Also did a couple other chests as well. I think I'll do more before this. And 112 primos now. Not bad. I'm gonna go grab this waypoint here. Also a Shrine of Depth over here. I'm gonna mark this. So there's 2 more waypoints that are not inside this building. So I'm gonna go try to grab those. And then I will move on to this final island over here. Alright, here we go. Grab this one and head over to... Oh, there's actually one over here. I'll grab this one as well. So 2 more left still. Alright, 1 left just over here. And that'll bring me close to another wish. Just a few more primos left. And it will be Lauma. I'm calling it right here. And if for some reason it's not, I'm honestly not even sure what I'm gonna do. I could start working on the story, but I'm not sure. I do want to get her just as soon as possible so I can start building her. 1 more chest right here. And then the final waypoint that I'm going to be getting on this island right over here. So with that, I'm going to go and head over to this island, and that will give me enough primos reward. Hopefully this last wish. My luck recently in this game has been very bad. I'm currently on 2 50-50 losses in a row. So if I do lose another one, I do have 2 back-to-back guarantees pretty much, I think, which is nice, but it's not great having to go to such high pity, lose 50-50, and then having to like, build your way back up again. It's a little frustrating. We have a few more waypoints here. This island looks quite small. Another 10 primos because of the achievements, and just need 1 waypoint, and that will hopefully be it. I've said hopefully a million times, but I'm really hoping that I get her in this next pull. Here's the waypoint, and here we go. This should be 77, I think. 4-star. Okay. And that does not put me at... I have to buy another pull. C2 Cave. Sure. However, I do think I'm 1 more pull away on standard before I get a 4-star. I'm going to grab these 3 rocks so I can ascend Yonsan. There we go. I do need to build Yonsan in the future just because she's a good support. There we go. Quaint Fates. I think this should be a 4-star. Nice. So that means I can get 1 more wish. Dragon's Bane is actually huge. That's my first Dragon's Bane, which means I can play EM Raiden if I want to. Another pull. This is 78, I think. No way. All right, so I guess I gotta farm up yet another wish, which is not fun, especially after losing the 50, and then it's just not fun at all. I honestly could go get 4 more sigils in Natlan to get an extra 50 primos, but I'm not sure. I don't know how long that would take just because of how high my Natlan exploration is. I think I'm level 46 or 47, so there's not much left to do in Natlan. Another waypoint up here. I have no clue what's going on this island. It's all pink and there we go. Now I can go grab a final domain. I've been recording for almost an hour and a half now, and I've yet to get Lauma. And I also need to get this video out by tomorrow. So there we go. That's all the waypoints on this island, and I'm currently sitting at 60 gems. So I think I will head over here in Natlan and try to get 4 more sigils. That'll give me 50 primo gems plus maybe 20 if I get exquisite chests. Well, not 20, but 10. So that'll be 120 total. But actually finding chests is going to be the difficult part. I'm just going to go around, teleport waypoints, and then just click the compass and hope I actually find something. There's a flag over here. Definitely just a Mora chest though. So no sigil. Oh, chest over here though. And it is a precious chest. It's pretty easy to get as well. And that's 3 sigils already down. Another Mora chest. And nothing else. However, I just need 1 more chest and I will be good to go to get the tablet level up. And we have it right here. Time trial. Very easy. And a common chest. And well, there is a chest over here as well, so I might as well grab it. No reason to not to. Buy up though. I'm gonna bring freeze just for this. And there we go. Pretty easy to take down if you have freeze, or overload works as well. And no more chest here, but that's fine. Go over to the tablet and level it up. And there we go. 50 more primo gems. Really doing everything I can just to get this character, but level 48 now. Now I'm at 127. I guess for now I can just look around and see if there's any combat chests, which I already see one over here. And there we go. Another one down. All right, a precious chest. Very nice. Don't make too much sense as this enemy was somewhere else and it only gave an exquisite, but I am not complaining. There we go. Taken down. And another 10 Primo Gems. Putting me at 142 is nice. Getting close. Right. Another one is over here. Another 5 Primo Gems. I also collected some of those tutorial things. So 147. I also have this. I have no clue what that is. Oh, that's probably the equivalent of the tribal shrines because we needed those 3 pieces. So it looks like I already got one for this island. I'm not sure what it'll give. Oh wait, that was also in the live stream, I think. It's like feather and some other stuff. We have a line of chests up here. Hopefully these are just combat related. That would be another 10 Primo Gems, which would put me up to 160. Guess I'll have to wait and find out. There we go. And let's head over to this one. It looks like it is. Okay. Nice. Surely I will get Lauma in the next pool. I first should take it out very easily. Let's grab this and do one more pull. Now if I don't get Lauma here, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I don't even know what pity this is. Okay, it looks like today is not my day. Honestly, I don't even know what to do now. I think that I'm closing in on 80 pity, I think now, which is crazy, but it is what it is. Can't really do anything about it. I might honestly just start collecting oculi and not cry, because this is taking way longer than I would have liked. I am closing in on 2 hours just to get the character. Trying up depth, 100 primos. I think this is the best play here, just to get this character already. I'm gonna pull up the interactive map real quick, and they're already here, which is nice. So I'm gonna try to collect some of these on this island. There's 4 in this area. Once I get 20, that should give me enough to do one more pull. Here's number 1. These also give adventure XP, which is nice. Number 2, number 3, and number 4 in this area. So that's this town area. I have all the oculi now. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the one south of this waypoint, and just like that, I'm closing in on 25% exploration already. Alright, so there's this robot thing that's been shooting at me for quite a while. It is very annoying. And there's only one more in this area, then I can not have to worry about this until later. Should be just over here. Also a combat chest. Might as well do. Just some treasure orders. And there we go. Another one down. And the next one is over here. Already at 6, so this is definitely quicker than going around Fontaine for 16. Just because I already have Fontaine decently explored. And a lot of these are just going to be out in the open. Very easy to get. Like this one. Another easy one right here. Another one. Should be getting close to the halfway point. Yep, exactly halfway. And then there's just another 2 easy ones to get right around here. Alright, I got those 2. So now I just need 8 more. And one right up here. It's so nice exploring a new area just because of how easy a lot of the stuff is right at the start. Like, that's such a free oculi. And then there should be another one on top of this cliff right here, or a mountain thing. And there's just another one right there. This will get me up to 14. Also, oculi now give 60 venture XP, which doesn't really mean too much. If you're like brand new to the game, it will definitely add up quite a bit lower ranks. There we go, that is 14 down. Maybe one north of this domain right here. Little fisherman robot over here with a free oculi. There we go, 15, so just 5 left now. And now 4 left. And there should be one pretty much directly on this waypoint. And it is super high up in the sky, so I have no clue how to get that. I'm just gonna move on to the next. There's plenty of oculi, I can just go grab that at a later date. And I'm using the interactive map so I can mark these off, so I know which ones I need to get, because that's my big issue with Sumeru and Fontaine, is that I have no clue which ones I've already gotten, which is just going to make it take way longer. And another one right here. So I just need 2 more now, and I'm just going to offer these up, and then go collect that Shrine of Depth. And another one. So I just need 1 left, and I'll just grab this one near this waypoint. Here it is. Got it. I want to go over to the statue and level it up. There we go. Level 2. And then the Shrine of Depth key as well. Also, the next one gives an Acquaint Fate, which is cool. And then there's a Shrine of Depth just over here. So surely, after all of this time put into getting Lauma, after unlocking this Shrine of Depth, I will actually get her now. There we go. So now I can go grab this chest. 80 primos, 192. Here we go. And there we go. Finally got Lauma. That took way longer than I would have liked, but there we go. Finally got her. Now I can actually begin to start building her. And for weapons, I'll just get the new Nod Cry one, or the event weapon. Artifacts, I already have a couple pieces. I have this one, and that is it for now. Don't really have any other pieces, but that's fine. I already have 2. This piece is good. This piece is not great, but the E is nice. And so in the next video, I will actually be building her, because this took way longer than I was hoping. That's okay. So for this team, we'll be running something like this. And there we go. We get this little moon sign thing here. And I finally got her. That's way too long. But so if you enjoyed watching me suffer and take forever to get this character, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And I will see y'all in the next one.